Hey guys, it's me Mona again and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be in English just because I thought it's fun, so here we go. And this video is gonna be about schools in America versus schools in Germany because there are like a lot of differences. I thought it would be interesting to talk about. Also, I'm outside as you can see because it is hot. It is February and it's about 24 degrees Celsius if you want to know. So that's pretty unusual for me because I'm from Germany and it really never gets that hot in February at all. So let's begin with the video. So I will start just telling you about schools in America, then schools in Germany, and then I will start to compare. So in America, some people start with preschool. You don't have to go to preschool, but you can. It's just like pretty expensive, so not all the people go to preschool. But after preschool, everybody goes to kindergarten. And that's when you're 5 to 6 years old. So you just go to kindergarten, you kind of start learning stuff. They kind of teach you to listen, to follow rules and stuff. So that's pretty important. And it's also like kind of a part of elementary school. And then after kindergarten you go to first grade, part of elementary school. And yeah, elementary school is from 1st to 5th grade, where you just like learn and study and you just go to school. And then you go to middle school, which is from 6th to 8th grade. And that's just like the next school you go after elementary school. And after middle school, you go to high school. And high school is from 9th to 12th grade. And after you graduate, you go to college or do whatever. And in America, you don't really have to go to school. Like, there's not a law that tells you you have to go to school. You could also go to a private school if you want to pay for it. Or you could be homeschooled, like your parents can teach you if they want to. Like, there's opportunities to like get your education without going to a regular public school. In Germany, you start with kindergarten when you're 3 years old till you're 6 years old, and the last year of kindergarten is kind of like kindergarten in the US, like they start teaching you stuff, but still not really. So what you do from like 3 to 5 years old, you only go to kindergarten to meet other children, to get kind of like the social experience, to have fun. Like mainly what we did in like my memories is playing, having fun, just meet friends every day at kindergarten, you know. And then the last year of kindergarten was like a bit more strict, like you were the older ones, you got to go to school the next year and stuff. And then after kindergarten you go to Grundschule, which basically means elementary school. And it's also pretty much the same like elementary school, I think. But in Germany it's only from 1st to 4th grade, so you only go to Grundschule for 4 years. After Grundschule, you go to the weiterführende Schule, which basically means high school. Like, you don't go to middle school in Germany. And high school, we have 3 different levels. The lowest level is only like from 5th to 9th grade, and then you graduate and you just like go find a job, or you learn something, like you go to a school to learn something for a special job, but you don't get to go to college with like the lowest level of high school. Then the second level is from 5th to 10th grade, which is a bit like higher than only 9th grade, but you also can't go to college. You still go and find a job or you learn something, but it kind of has a few more opportunities. And then the highest level goes to 12th grade, pretty much like high school here, and after that you can go to college or university and kind of get some more education. So most people try to like get into the highest level, but it's also fine if you don't. Like, you can find a really good job without, you can find like really good opportunities throughout the time, so it's not necessary to go to the highest level, but it's like the easiest way to get a lot of good education. Also in Germany we have a law that tells us that you have to go to school. You still can go to a private school if you want to pay for it, but you have to go to school. Doesn't matter if it's private or public, but you have to go to school every day. You can't be homeschooled. That's a no-go. It doesn't work in Germany. So you just have to go to school. So the basic differences, I mean, preschool and kindergarten in Germany I think is like pretty much the same. It starts like out when you're pretty young. And then kindergarten and the last year of kindergarten in Germany is pretty much the same, I think. And then elementary school and Grundschule is the same, only that Grundschule is 1 year less than elementary school in America. And then there's like the big difference that we don't have a middle school in Germany. I mean, that was like really surprising to me that you have like a middle school and then a high school in America. In some states it's like junior high and high. And in Germany we only have high school. So that's kind of funny. And also a very big difference, like once you're in high school in Germany, you don't get to choose your classes. Like so many different classes in America here. I was so surprised when I saw like the list of my high school and I could choose from like all the classes. I was like, you can choose electives? I didn't know that, because in Germany you don't choose your classes. You just have all the classes and you have to take them all the time. Like from 1st to 10th grade, you always have to take like math, German, usually English, French or Latin. Then you have to take physics, chemistry, biology, music, arts, PE. Like you have to take all of that all the time. And then when you get to 11th grade, you get to choose some things. Like you can say, I don't want to do chemistry anymore, I don't want to do French anymore, I only want to do English and German, and I don't want to do music anymore, I'm only taking arts. But you don't really get to choose like really anything fun. Like when I got here, I chose dance and broadcasting as my electives, and it is so much fun. I mean, it's so interesting that you can do something like that in high school, because it teaches you so much for life. Like you can decide what kind of job you want to do later, what you want to do in college and stuff. It just helps you so much with like decisions for your life going on. And also like the testing methods are really different in German high schools and American high schools. Like multiple choice is not an option in Germany. It's like you can't test people like that. It's just a rule. You don't have multiple choice tests, never at all. You only have short answer questions and tests, or like things you have to figure out, but it will never be multiple choice. It's always things you have to know. And also like the way to study in Germany is different, because here I often have the feeling that you have to like memorize a lot of stuff to like get the multiple choice questions right. Like you just have to remember it and memorize it to like choose A, B, C or D. Whereas in Germany you kind of have to understand the concept of the things. Like it doesn't really matter if you know every single word like in history, or if you know like every single thing exactly like it was in your notes. It's more important to understand what happens in general and how the thing works. So like how they teach is pretty different. It's both just really different. So yeah, that's it with this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.